Hey guys, welcome back to the main event. I'm Daniel, and yeah, we're going back to WWF tonight for WrestleMania 11. And this is April 2nd, 1995 at the Hartford Civic Center in Hartford, Connecticut. And we are in front of like 16,000 fans. And the main event, Bam Bam Bigelow versus Lawrence Taylor. Alright. This match, of course, got started by, it was Royal Rumble, and it was the tag title tournament finals. They had a tournament for it, and they were vacant. And Bam Bam loses. Him and Tatanka lost to Hardcore Holly and X-Pac. That's how they was wrestling then. Hollywood, Bob Holly, and Lightning Kid. Anyway, so after Six-Pac... Sorry. Anyway, so they win, and yeah. So as Bam Bam's looking, I think at this point, Tatanka and Monar Man already left. So Bam Bam's outside. And he's just distraught. He's upset. He's just tore up right now. And of course, the whole crowd's just heckling him, and he's getting more furious. But then, of course, he sees Lawrence Taylor, and he walks up to him, and of course, Taylor's got a smirk on his face, which Bam Bam does not appreciate. And so when Taylor tries to get up to, say, hey, man, we're cool, let's just, let's just drop it, Bam Bam shoves him back into his chair, into the floor, like through the chair into the floor. And, of course, he walks away right there. Of course, he was told to apologize to Taylor, and he refused. Bam Bam ain't playing that. And instead challenged him to a match. A main event match at WrestleMania 11. And here we are. Lawrence Taylor was trained by Diesel. Kayfabe. And then, of course, this is it. This is where we're at right now. So, yeah. Let's jump into this match, shall we? Bam Bam, of course, has the... I will say, that's one thing I will say real quick, is that the musical guest was Salt and Pepper. And I haven't seen this pay-per-view in years. Like, I had it on VHS back when I was a kid. And I remember them, singing, what a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty fine man, to LT. They even, threw his name into the lyrics, too. And that's just cut out completely. Like, they just said, nope. We ain't paying for those rights. I don't get how that works exactly. Like, why is it? Why is it when you put music in a movie and release that years later on DVD, you don't have to pay extra rights for the music, but for some reason with wrestling you do. Someone explain that shit to me. I really don't know. I'm being serious. Anyway, but yeah, I noticed that it went straight from the commentating to just, oh, and out comes King Kong Bundy. And I'm like, whoa. I thought maybe it was another glitch because that happens quite a bit. Nope, it was just, they literally just cut that shit out. Nope, no music there. But so we got Bam Bam Bigelow. Of course, he has the $1 Million Corporation on his side. A lot of good wrestlers. Nikolai Volkoff. I love Nikolai Volkoff, but this was clearly a dark period in his life. He's wearing a bad toupee, and he has a scent sign on his back. Come on, how degrading is that? And then, of course, you got Lawrence Taylor, LT, on the other side. Of course, he has a bunch of football players in his corner, including future horseman Steve McMichael. I never understood how Steve McMichael got in that group. Seriously, to this day, I don't get how. I've yet to see, I may need to research that or something like that. I've yet to see, any shooting interviews where it's how does Steve McMichael become a horseman? He just was. He's a legit horseman at this point. Ridiculous. And then Reggie White was also out there. I think, didn't Reggie White, I know Kevin Green he did some wrestling over in WCW. Did Reggie White also wrestle for a minute? Or am I thinking of something else? I don't know. Once again, educate me down below. So anyways, so it's LT, it's Bam Bam. Match kicks things off. LT starts off pretty good. Really all he has in his arsenal is punches, kicks, and shoulder tackles. That's it. That's all the dude has. But I'm okay with that. In all honesty, if you would have tried to actually do wrestling maneuvers and still win, it would have looked horrible. I hate when they do that. I hate when a non-wrestler is I'm gonna do wrestling moves. No, you're a football player. You fight. Just do that. Just try to survive. So I do like that. They went that route with it. However, Bam Bam just completely takes over and dominates for the remainder of the match, pretty much. It's not until the end. But I won't lie, he didn't like completely dominate as far as like using multiple maneuvers. Like literally, I think body slam was about the only thing he actually hit him with. Everything else was just clubbing blows and headbutts and kicks and shit. But at the end, he goes for was it a splash or a moonsault? I think he went for a splash. Either way, he misses. And of course, LT comes back, hits him a few clotheslines, and comes off top with a shoulder tackle from the second rope, sorry, off the middle rope. And then crawls over, 1, 2, 3. Lawrence Taylor wins the match. Crowd goes nuts. Everybody's celebrating. And of course, they as Bam Bam's leaving, Ted DiBiase is just riding him the whole way back, So after that, LT's gone after this, and so as far as the aftermath goes, Bam Bam, who's embarrassed for losing, to a non-wrestler on the biggest stage of them all. So he thinks in his mind, like, I got proved I can do better than this, and somehow he challenges Diesel for a shot at the world title, and Diesel accepts, which once again I'm thinking to myself, you just lost to LT, how do you get a title shot? But whatever. WWF in 95, just WWF in general, doesn't matter. So anyways, Bam Bam goes after Diesel. However, during the match, Tatanka runs in and interferes and costs Bam Bam the match. Screws Bam Bam over. Diesel retains the title, and then, of course, afterwards, DiBiase kicks Bam Bam out of the corporation, and, of course, the entire corporation beat down Bam Bam Bigelow until Diesel runs out to make the save. This would lead to a partnership between Bam Bam Bigelow and Diesel. And, of course, this would also lead to their big main event tag match at King of the Ring, which was Psycho Sid and Tatanka going up against Bam Bam Bigelow and Diesel. But we'll talk more about that when we get closer to that event. So what I think about this match, standalone, it's not bad. I mean, considering that LT's not a wrestler, and you can just tell he wasn't good at it. But what he was good at, he's athletic, and he was able to make it look good. I guess I should say Bam Bam made it look good. I mean, he literally carried him through that whole match, and it looks fine. I mean, like I said, for what it is, it doesn't look bad. It really doesn't. LT once again, they didn't try to make LT look like he just picked up wrestling out of nowhere. No, all he does literally is this kick and punch and the occasional shoulder tackle. And I mean, Bam Bam works him over the entire match until the end, and it made it look like more like he got lucky than anything else, And for that, I mean, I gotta say it's not bad. I mean, I do praise Bam Bam. I mean, I know he got paid a lot of extra money for this one, for putting over a non-wrestler. And so, once again, it definitely kind of hurt his career, if you will. I know he had a bit of a run after this. But he was going to ECW, which I know a lot of people were just like, that's a step down, obviously, but depends how you look at it, I guess. But, it seemed like this was kind of like the end of his WWF for the most part. I think he maybe went for the rest of the year, maybe, but it was the writing was on the wall at this point. But, hey, he did for the thing. My problem with this match is it shouldn't have been main event. It shouldn't have been main event. I believe that then. Even then, I was like, where's the world title on the line? World title was literally defended, except for WrestleMania 1. It's always been defended in the main event until now. Oh, that's not true. Fucking WrestleMania 8, yeah. And that, I agreed then too. I was like, world title should go on. Your world title should always go on last. And if you go have a title match, the champion should go on last. I'm old school thinking that way, and it's not going to change here. Diesel and Shawn Michaels should have closed the show. And I'm thinking to myself, don't get me wrong, you're definitely hyping up LT Bam Bam the most. I get that. You're trying to get that mainstream media coverage. You're trying to get, more casual viewers to tune in. Your football fans, you're trying to get them to tune in who normally wouldn't watch wrestling, but they want to see LT and see how he does. I get that. Guess what? You put that on second to last. They're still going to watch. We think they're just going to make a tune out. They're paying their $29.99 or however much WrestleMania was back then. You think they're just going to turn up? No. Believe me, they're not. You think people are just going to walk out after the LT Bam Bam match? No, that's ridiculous. So, I don't know. It still puzzles me to this day that they put that on last. I get why. do, but it just, I don't know. I don't agree with it. I'll put it that way. I understand, but I don't agree with it. So yeah, it should not have been a main event. And I think this match gets a lot of hate because of that. I think it's less to do with the actual match, which ain't bad. It's not good, but I mean, for what it is what it is. It ain't bad. But it's just not a main event match. I'm sorry, especially not a WrestleMania main event match. Like that's the most ridiculous part of this whole thing. But yeah, beyond that though, I mean, I guess it's good. I mean, for what it is. But yeah, this shouldn't have been main event. So let me know what you guys think. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe this is just complete garbage, complete fucking shit. Hey, if that's the case, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Guys, tune in tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, we're going to hit the very first In Your House. Oh, yeah. So, that's all I got, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time.